Technology is absolutely killing photography. I am not saying that it's dead, but I am saying that it has been slowly killing the career of photographers for a very, very long time. And I think some would even argue that it began with the creation of digital cameras. So this goes back a very long time ago. But to speak about it from my experience, from when I began, we didn't even have smartphones that could take good pictures when I started. I started in about 2009, I want to say it was. And smartphones did exist, but using it to capture your photos, that really wasn't something that a lot of people did, or at least not where it is today, right? Right now, if you wanted to be a photographer, you don't even need to buy a camera. You could get away with an iPhone at this point. And I gotta say, that really changed how things have gone since then, right? We now have less newspapers, less magazines, less printed work, brochures, I remember as a kid seeing a bunch of JCPenney magazines, a bunch of them. It's a lot of them. And those opportunities are gone, just like printed opportunities are kind of going away. And iPhones, specifically smartphones, right? I'm not going to say iPhones, but it's really changed how photographers can go about things now, right? I would absolutely say that technology has devalued photography significantly. And I know there's going to be someone who's going to say, oh, that's not true. Look at music. If you don't think technology has devalued music, maybe you haven't spoken to many artists who create music. But album sales used to be a thing, and now we are relying on streams. And if you don't know, streams pay not even 1 cent for a stream, right? It's like a percentage of a cent. And I gotta say, that is terrible. And I think that is definitely what's happening to photography. I'm not saying all the jobs are gone. I'm not saying that all photographers need to be struggling artists, but I do think that that is happening more and more and more as we move forward in this technological time, right? It kind of sucks. I get it. I don't think all hope is lost. I think that technology does have some pros to it, right? Some of those pros could be the fact that we can now share images instantaneously. You don't have to take a photograph, wait until you can process the film, et cetera, et cetera. Right now, I could take a photograph on my phone and someone in another country can see it right after I take it. There is a level of connectedness that comes with that. And I still believe that it's devalued photography. I still believe that social media has even made it worse, right? Because now social media can say, hey, we know you love photography, but we are going to now push video instead of photography. And now you have to rely on an algorithm to get your work shared. And it comes down to data, right? User behavior. Well, how long did they look at it? Did they like it? Did they scroll past it? All those things are affecting photography and photographers. And we haven't even spoken about AI, right? I'm specifically talking about technology in general. I think AI is the icing on the cake that will totally and has totally disrupted the industry. The movie industry has been affected. The music industry has been affected. And I think that, unfortunately, us photographers, videographers, I think a lot of us are in denial as to what is happening. And I know this isn't necessarily the most positive video. It's just to really start dialogue on this issue. And I don't know what's going to happen. You know, I personally have clients who are now using AI to do headshots and things, right? I'm not saying that it's going to disrupt everybody, but a big portion of people it will. I think technology is great, but I also think that it comes with some cons that, unfortunately, people are in denial about. And like every industry who's dealing with AI, no one knows what's going to happen. And it's hard to say what's going to happen to the careers of a lot of people. I do think that there are some new business models for it because of technology. And I think that photographers and videographers can still win by choosing new business models and evolving with this. But where does it go? I am not sure. So if you have ideas, leave a comment down below.